Uh, yeah, guys, welcome back. Uh, oh, just figured figured I'd pop on here for a little bit. It's been a couple of days. Uh, busy last couple of days. The kids kids' 10th birthday party we had today, and you know kind of a long day but a fun day, and something else too that before we had the birthday party today that came in the mail. I had gotten this package, and I'm like, what the hell did I order? And I was like, what? I couldn't figure out exactly what the heck it was. And then when I opened it up, and I'm like, oh, and this is the guy who goes by Fantasy Hockey Hacks kind of talked me into getting into fantasy hockey, which I've never done fantasy sports. Never. This is the first time I've ever done fantasy sports, and it was interesting you know, talking to him a little bit, and I was like, well, all right, cool. So we're only into I think week 2 of it. Still kind of getting the hang of how it all completely works, and needless to say, week 1 got I literally got my lack of a better term, I got my ass kicked. So this week I'm kind of getting smoked again, but I'm still kind of learning how it all goes, but it's kind of cool. It's really kind of cool. It makes you look into more things, and who's playing, who's in, who's out. It's definitely pretty cool. And yeah, it's fantasy hockey hacks. That's kind of his moniker. And yeah, I mean, not a bad shirt. I'll definitely wear this around. I like it. And doing this, maybe next year it'll get me maybe into trying fantasy football. I've got a couple of friends who play fantasy football, so maybe I'll try that out. Maybe I'll try that out next year. But yeah, so there's that. Got the nice new shirt, which I gotta say I really like. I like the orange. I think that's a really good look. And on another note, I finally ordered, and it should be here on Sunday. I finally got around to. I ordered an actual camcorder with an external microphone. It's supposed to have an external microphone, and a whole bunch of other stuff where it's gonna have a little screen on the side where you can turn, so I can still see myself talking to you guys, and I'll be able to still grab a hold of it, do close-ups. Hopefully, it'll be a little better audio quality, a little better picture, and I didn't have to spend $600-700. I actually was roaming around Best Buy yesterday after I'd gotten done doing some of my work runs, and I was roaming around Best Buy, and I'm looking at some of the cameras and camcorders that they have. Holy crapes! $500-700 for these cameras. I'm like, you're out of your ever loving freaking mind. I'm like, no. So I went to the old trusted source, Amazon. Who knew? Amazon.com. And I found what looks like a pretty decent looking camcorder with an external microphone for $100. So that hopefully, no, I'll need to get an SD card for it, but that should be arriving on Sunday, and hopefully then I can start kind of playing around with that, learning maybe how to do videos with it. And apparently you can plug it right into your laptop, which we got kind of the internet connections for that, and just got to set that up. And I got to get a little, I still want to get like a little desk or a little table here to kind of do my little setup on here, and hopefully then with the laptop, once I get the laptop up and running, once I figure out what the hell I'm doing with the camcorder, and how that's gonna look, hopefully hopefully the audio, the video will be a lot better, and then I've been checking out some some other videos on YouTube, other how-to videos, how video editing, stuff like that, to try to make the videos a little more crisp, a little more, where if there's dead air, or if there's me that's going I can cut those out and kind of learn how to do a lot of that stuff. Like I said, I'm not very technical about a lot of things, but I want to learn a lot of this stuff. I'd like to, I want to grow the channel, and hopefully that stuff will help. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I've almost got a good majority of the stuff set up. I still got to go into once I get the internet stuff figured out, I can set up my laptop again, get a lot of that stuff updated, and and then maybe once I get my laptop up and running, I want to try to do jersey concepts. I always see different concepts that Neil from Post to Post always, he has people sending in their concepts to him for him to look at. I'd like to be one of those. I'd like to put together my own little jersey concepts and see how they could turn out, because I see some of these jerseys and I'm like, and I've got my own ideas running through my head, like I could do something with that, or I could make it look this way or that way, and I'd like to hopefully start doing that. So hopefully, as I said, very soon, hopefully a lot of that should be coming together. I'm still doing the stuff from my phone here, and which still is not bad, but I kind of want to a little better audio, maybe a little better quality picture, maybe not as much glare from this light up here. I've also thought about what is it? I don't know necessarily if other lighting would help. Maybe changing the light up here, so maybe it's not as bright, but just other little ideas that I have. It's and unfortunately, it's a slow process, obviously, but the camcorder should be coming on Sunday. Hopefully tomorrow I can start kind of trying to set up the little a little better internet connection down here, because the Wi-Fi here doesn't work real well in the basement at all. It really doesn't work for diddly squat in the basement. So hopefully I can start maybe trying to work on that a little bit, and yeah, so hopefully a lot of that stuff comes together, hopefully soon, and who knows, maybe as soon as maybe Sunday night after work, I can maybe mess around and maybe try and do my first video on the new camcorder. We'll see. We'll see how that works. And so yeah, slowly coming along. Slowly but surely. And I just slow process, but that's kind of what I'm looking to do. because I mean I'm seeing the channel grow, and it's awesome to see that. I'm now north of 150 subscribers in not that long of a period of time. I mean, and I want to see how much more it can grow, and hopefully, you know, putting a little money in, getting getting a better quality camera, with a little better microphone for better audio, and hopefully, and then once I get my laptop and everything up and running, I can learn the video editing, and I can make the videos look a lot better, and a lot more less rambly, I guess, because sometimes I have a tendency to ramble, but I mean, I get excited about stuff, and I just start talking. So yeah, but it's a slow process, but it's starting to get there. And again, I'm very appreciative to all of you who are out there, and also whenever I get my laptop set up, hopefully I can also learn how to do in the video editing, add the little subscribe things, either like the little subscribe button down in the corner, or something like that, and I'll start playing around, hopefully start playing around with that and trying to learn some of that, and yeah, so that's kind of the status here right now. And of course, again, the our fantasy hockey league that I'm in, Fantasy Hockey Hacks, and he's on Instagram, and pretty good dude. It's interesting playing fantasy hockey. It's definitely I'm trying to get into the habit of going in there every day and adjusting rosters, who's playing, who's not, who's injured. It's interesting. It's interesting, but it's fun, and that's the cool thing. It's fun. It's fun going in and doing stuff like that. So yeah, I just figured I would get on here and give you guys a little update on some of the stuff that I've got coming in the mail, and hopefully being able to set up the internet for my laptop to get back up and running, and yeah, I'm so happy to have you guys here on this little ride, and hopefully you guys will continue to hang around, and hopefully if as new people see the video, see the channel, hopefully you like the content, hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you be a part of the channel, and yeah, so hopefully within the next like I said, the camcorder comes on Sunday. I do a little playing around with that. Hopefully maybe in the next couple of weeks I can start putting out a little better quality videos. And again, on the jersey front, there's a couple of jerseys that I'm looking at that oddly enough, I mean, I have an Adidas already, but there's a couple teams that I really am thinking of upgrading the jersey to, because the prime green, the logos stand out a lot better on the prime green on some of them. So there's a couple of them that I'm looking at there. I think there's at least one, maybe two that I'm looking at that are still, they're still available in my size, and they're still pretty decent price. So I'm kind of looking at those. So hopefully if I pull the trigger on those, hopefully maybe this next week, maybe I'll be able to, do a couple of unboxing videos too. But yeah, so that's kind of the status here. The camcorder is on the way. A lot of the internet stuff is here. Hopefully I can, try to get that set up to get connected to my laptop, which is sitting over here, and and maybe trying to find a desk, or a little desk, or like a computer desk, or a little table I can do all the setup on, or whatever. And so yeah, hopefully that and who knows, the camcorder thing, apparently it has a thing where you can plug from the camcorder right into the laptop, and you could virtually live stream from the camcorder through the laptop. So a lot of that I'll have to learn a lot of that stuff, but yeah, that's kind of the status. And yeah, so hopefully in the next couple of weeks that will be some of the videos might look a little better. Hopefully maybe the audio will be a little more crisper, and hopefully when that starts happening, let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Because I always love the feedback. The feedback is great, and especially with a lot of the technical stuff. I'm not that technical, so I love hearing the input, and and the ideas saying check this out, or or try stuff like this, and I appreciate all of that. It's awesome, and again, kind of helps me learn a lot of this stuff. But yeah, that should do it for me. And yeah, it's been an interesting couple of days. Obviously, the kid's birthday party was today, or was, well, I guess technically yesterday, because it's as I'm filming this, it is like 2:30 in the morning, somewhere in there. So I'm filming it then. It'll probably load up or upload sometime in the morning. So it'll be out there, and you guys can check it out. But yeah, that's the status so far. Camcorder's on the way. The internet stuff is in the other room. I just got to take it out and kind of read a little bit, and hopefully try to set that up without messing it up. And again, I'm glad you guys are here. Obviously, let me know in the comments section, if you guys are looking forward to, maybe the videos being a little better quality, a little better sounding. It's been fun doing this from my phone. The fact that I could do it from my phone is interesting, but I kind of want to learn how to do, kind of, maybe not like a a much bigger production, but a little bit bigger. Putting a little more money in, where it can help grow the channel more. Because I want to put out better sound quality, better video quality. Where it'll attract people. Where hopefully people will look at the videos, will watch them, be like, hey, these are, I like how he does the videos. Hey, I'll hit the subscribe button. That's kind of what I'm looking for. And again, I'm glad you guys are on this journey with me. And again, anybody out there that you just come across the channel, hopefully you like it. Hit like and subscribe. I'd love to have you be a part of the channel. And again, let me know in the comments section, your guys' input. Should I get a little different lighting? Should I what, like in the background here, could I you know, maybe put like a little track, like, I don't know, maybe like a little track lighting or something up there or around, or, you know, maybe kind of brighten up the the jersey closet a little more. Yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts on that. And you know, again, I'm glad you guys are here. And again, you know, if you're new, hit like and subscribe if you're just cruising on through and you happen to come across the video and you like it. And I will talk to you guys again very soon.